This right here is a brand new 2021 Ram heavy-duty truck. And in this video I will show you the top 10 things you need to know before you buy a Ram diesel heavy-duty truck. So let's get going. Yeah! Number 10 on the list, of course, is the diesel engine. After all, this is a heavy-duty truck. But Ram does something unique in the market. This is a 2500 3/4 ton, and as such, it does have a 6.7 liter straight six Cummins turbo diesel engine. But it doesn't have the same rating as in their 1-ton trucks, the 3500s. The power output on this particular engine is 370 horsepower and 850 pound-feet of torque. If you do want that 1,000 pound-foot of torque rating and above, you would have to look at the Ram 3500, either single rear wheel or a dually truck. And of course, another reason to get a diesel is your improved fuel economy over a gas heavy-duty truck. This truck right now is brand new, so it's not really broken in, and 16.7 mpg is the current average, but it can get higher, maybe closer to 20 mpg. Just a couple more things about the turbo diesel Cummins. Yes, it's a straight six orientation. It sounds really good, as you just heard. It also has a great reputation. It's a very smooth engine and still provides a lot of torque, even in this 2500 Ram configuration, but it does cost quite a bit. In this truck right here, it's a $9,400 option. So you got to decide, are you going to be towing much or going long distance a lot, putting a lot of miles on your truck? If yes, the Cummins diesel will be worth it. But if you're not going very far, not towing much, maybe you should look at the gas engine in this truck. I interrupt this video for this week's TFL Bids bargain. We are selling our very own 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 movie truck. It appeared in our popular series To Hell and Back, No Payment Needed. It has about 126,000 miles, a giant 5.9 liter Magnum V8, and you could see it right there on tflbids.com by clicking on the link in the description below. And don't forget, use the submit link on the site to sell your truck or 4x4 SUV to a like-minded enthusiast. Number 9 on the list is the payload capacity of this truck, and that's probably the major reason why you're thinking about buying a heavy duty. This truck you see right here is a limited edition, highest trim package, the most luxurious and option truck you can get currently from Ram in the heavy duty market. And all the options and things it has, including the 4-wheel drive system and the leather interior, they weigh something. So that means your overall payload is decreasing with options you're adding. And the payload rating on this truck right here is 1,978 pounds, which is not super high rating. So if you're thinking about using this to haul your fifth wheel or a gooseneck trailer, because it is equipped with that hitch, you need to consider that. You need to look at your tongue rating on your trailer and make sure this payload is enough for your needs. Number 8 on the list is the transmission, and you can see the shifter right here. It's a column shift, which I love actually. Let me start the engine. Of course, you would think that every Ram heavy-duty truck with a diesel would be equipped with the same transmission, but that's not the case, so you have to watch out for this. This 2500 is equipped with a 68 RFE 6-speed automatic transmission. If you're doing some ultimate towing, I would recommend stepping up to a Ram 3500, because in that truck, of course, you're getting the high output Cummins with more horsepower and torque, but you're also getting the 6-speed Aisin transmission, which is a little bit more durable for heavy loads. So if you're thinking about towing over, I would say, 15,000 pounds and above, I would actually consider a 3500. Number 7 on the list is actually the cab. Of course, in this case, it is a crew cab, but it's not the same as the Ram 1500 trucks that are currently for sale. This cab is an older design, so it's a previous generation Ram truck cab, so it doesn't have quite as much legroom here. Doesn't have all the latest structure for crash protection, and it also has a hump. So check this out. There's a transmission hump, and in a new truck this would be a flat floor, but of course Ram has thought about this, and in this truck they're providing this little fold-out system where you can make this into a flat floor, but you're losing a little bit of height. So really tall items may not fit, but still you can use this for your storage. Number 6 on the list is towing. Yes, heavy-duty trucks are really great at this. Here you have a 2.5-inch receiver, so it's a larger receiver than you would find on a regular Ram 1500 truck, light duty. And the towing rating on this particular truck is approaching 20,000 pounds, which is a lot. But once again, go back to number 9, payload could be an issue. So if you're putting a 20,000 pound trailer behind here, you're probably pushing down on the hitch with about 2,000 pounds, which means you're basically out of payload. So you have to remember that. Also, lots of technologies here as well. Here we have a 7-pin connector for your trailer in the back, and this new connector for the trailer camera system, and also trailer tire pressure monitoring system. And of course, because this truck is equipped with a Gooseneck 5th wheel package, you also have your trailer connectors here inside the bed. Same thing, the 7-pin, and also this other connector for the camera system and tire pressure monitoring. Speaking of Gooseneck trailers, let me show you the kit that it comes with. So you have your chain hoops right here. And it's using basically the puck system that can be used either for the 5th wheel or the Gooseneck trailer. So here's, you can put your hoops in like this, turn them in, and lock them down with these pins. Okay, nice and secure, so it's not going to come out. And of course, your gooseneck ball goes in the middle if you're not using your 5th wheel hitch, and you have to check your ratings. If you're using a goose ball hitch versus a bumper pull, they can vary a little bit. This gooseneck ball has been properly greased. I think Mr. Truck had this truck before me probably. Number 5 on the list is the suspension system, and Ram is very unique in this way. They provide several different options of suspensions in their heavy-duty trucks. In this case, in this 2500 Ram, we have an air suspension here in the back, which makes the truck relatively comfortable to drive when it's unloaded or loaded, and it also will level you out if you put heavy loads in the bed, of course, or the trailer. So that is a nice option to have. Number 4 on the list is of course the interior itself and the design of the truck. And of course it started raining here in Colorado. The weather changes every 2 minutes. But in this limited truck, first of all, the materials are awesome. The technology is just everywhere. You've got a 12-inch infotainment system right here. And premium materials with wood, and the way this center console works is very similar to their half-ton trucks. They're brand new trucks. You have a wireless phone charger. You're always reminded you're in a limited truck because you got lots of stitching and really comfortable seats. But it's not all super great because I'm just over 6'2", and when I sit in this driver's seat, my head almost touches the ceiling, and I cannot move the seat anymore down. So I kind of feel like I'm sitting on top of the truck instead of inside of it, but it does give me pretty decent visibility out the front. So yeah, lots of good in here. And of course on the outside, this truck has the night edition package, and I think this color combo is spot on. Number 3, it's efficiency and range. Right here is where you fill up your diesel and also your diesel exhaust fluid. They're pretty close. Actually, this opening is not really huge, and this is a capless system. But here's the thing, this Ram is equipped with a 31-gallon fuel tank. Yes, the efficiency on this truck is pretty good, about what, 16.7 mpg, as you can see. Thunder! But if you're towing, 31 gallons may not be a huge amount of fuel if you're going long distance, so you have to keep that in mind. Number 2 on the list is visibility and lighting, and this premium limited truck is equipped with these LED headlamps, which also swivel. When you're driving on the highway at night, visibility is incredible. But these headlights are not available in every option of the truck. If you're getting a Tradesman or a Bighorn, you're getting more standard lights without the awesome visibility. Of course, this is a big truck and visibility is very important. This is where tech comes in and the cameras that this truck has. This truck has 6 cameras. So 360-degree view, of course. You can see some active lines when you move the steering. You can use different views, so you could check out your hitch. You can look up front in several different ways. You can also look inside your bed, make sure your cargo is secure. Of course, you can hook up other cameras like I showed you before. Right now, that's not available, but that's possible. And this truck is also equipped with a rear mirror camera system. So it can be a standard mirror in the rear view, or this camera, and you can adjust how tall it goes or how bright this image is. There you go. Number 1, of course, is price and value. And as you have seen, this limited Ram 2500 has basically every option, including the Night Edition package, which makes it a great looking truck. But total price is $86,880, which is at the upper end of 3/4 ton heavy duty diesel trucks when you compare it against, of course, the F-250 from Ford and the Chevy or GMC 2500 trucks. But it does start at 65 grand, and you can get it in a work version as well, so value I think is still there. And as always, come back to TFL Truck channel right here or tfltruck.com for all the latest news, views, and real world truck reviews. And remember, start your day the TFL way.